Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're playing another game of Total War Warhammer. I am the strategy professor. I've been playing a lot of these multiplayer battles in a row. After I realized there's this ranking system and I beat the level 2 person in a game. My spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear it, fast forward 20 seconds. Okay? Alright, I beat them in my Dwarf episode number 11, if you want to watch that. It was an awesome fight. It was Dwarf on Dwarf, and the fact that I beat this person has given me hope that I might be able to rise up, and I just thought, a light bulb went off in my head. What if I could get on the first page of this? How cool would that be? That would be great advertising for the channel, so that we could get lots of new people in here, potentially. And, yeah, just give me a lot of street cred, so that maybe people will stay around after they watch some of these videos and check out some of the legendary content and some of the educational content that I'll roll out eventually. I realized by looking at YouTube that my demographic is mostly people that are 25 to 34, so probably out of school. But we might be able to reel in some of the younger folk as well, to get some education. And, you know, I think that a lot of the things that I say or that I'm going to say in these educational videos can apply to anything, so not just for school, but, you know, helping to learn how to, let me rephrase, my video on how to write a better cover letter would be helpful for applying to jobs as well. Sorry, I'm also going on almost no sleep. In fact, literally no sleep. I haven't been to sleep yet, and the reason is my sleep schedule is just all messed up right now, and I need to fix it. And a lot of times the best way to fix it is just to stay up all night and just all the next day and then just fall asleep at a reasonable hour. So that's what I'm doing. So we're just kind of doing a marathon right now of multiplayer. So let's get back in there. Before my brain shuts down here. So I've switched my composition around quite a lot, and it's very fluid. I run with different compositions fairly often with the Greenskins, and I will play other factions as well, but I just want my good, Greenskins is my go-to hardcore faction. I have a pretty good win rate with them so far, and if I want to climb the ladder, I'm just going to dedicate myself to playing a lot of Greenskins. I will still play the other factions, for sure, every now and then, but the majority of my games, I think, will be Greenskin. And I know these aren't everybody's favorite. I think the Dwarves and the Empire are probably favorites, and I will definitely play them again. But I want to try the Greenskins out. Okay, I think this is pretty close to what I had last time. I'm trying to remember. I've got Biggins. I think I ran with more Biggins. Now, one thing that I talked about last time that I want to try out if he's going to go for vampires is I want to knock these guys off of their spider mounts. It is really good to have the poison, but I don't want to take extra damage from Blood Knights. Now, this is pretty good too, but I don't want to take extra damage from Blood Knights. So I'm going to take him off of his mount also. And I also don't want to get cheesed by something like them just rushing at me really quickly with, oh geez, it's about to start. Here we go. I think this is good. I can't afford to give him, I'd give him a little mount. Let's just give some upgrades. Dang, that guy pressed go quickly. Oh, I meant to get rid of my Doom Diver. Doom Diver's bad here. That's what I switched out last time. I couldn't remember. I should have switched out the Doom Diver and probably gotten one more Black Orc. Or at least something. Maybe just 3 Spearmen. Just something other than the Doom Diver. The Doom Diver is really bad against Undead. I mean, it does force them to come to me. I probably will get some kills with it. But it's definitely not the most useful of units, because they don't have any missile units. So as soon as we get engaged into melee combat, then that's it. That's it for the Doom Diver. I can use it to bait Blood Knights, maybe. So I should have gotten rid of this and gotten like probably 3 Goblin units. Or at least maybe 2 Orc units. That would have been better. 2 Orc units. Would have been really solid. Okay, so we're on foot this time, so that we don't get penalties from the Blood Knights. Make this our front line. No, we don't need to rush them though. In fact, I want to be as far back as I can be, probably. Now, I don't apply poison with these anymore, which is annoying. This is going to be my 2 group, I suppose. Make these my 4 group. Actually, let's go ahead and make these the 2 group. Let's move these over to the 1 group. Move her over. And we'll pick the big ends in the 2 group. Because I kind of need to hold them in the back. Guys, get in there. I need to reserve them just to deal with the Blood Knights, potentially in the back. And I want her to be in the very middle. Let's go ahead and mix these up here. A bit of diversity there. Okay, let me see. Am I in range? I'm not quite in range. Let's move up just a pinch here. Right here. Alright. We want to fire. Yeah. Okay, so he's just going to run at me. How many Blood Knights? He's got 1, 2, 3 Blood Knights. A bunch of Wraiths. Okay, so this side's kind of your weak side, which is the Graveguard, Cairn Wraiths. I think, yeah, aiming for the Graveguard are probably the way to go. The Blood Knights over here. I'm actually cool with just like charging into those things. If he just wants to come up that close, like this far ahead of these. Alright, son, let's do this. I'm cool with this. I mean, he's super far ahead of the rest of his army. Definitely cool with this. Okay, he's just sleazing a little bit. That's fine. Okay, these are probably good enough to get in here and just kill these. I just want as many shots as I can get in there, though. Whoa, 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 get out of there, get back. No, get off of those. I need to get in here now. He's trying to charge me back. Actually, no, I don't want them on that. I want them to take out these, I think. Guys, get over here. Get in here, fight this. Get over here. That's way too many on the sword. Alright, he's trying to get in and get my spider. I need to try to run out of there. Where's my goblin? Okay, he got terrored or something. I don't really know. Yeah. Don't let him get into that. Get into this. Okay, here we go. So let's get back. Can we get back over here onto these? Pop that. Pop that. Oh, jeez, they're aiming for my lord now. How is he just sticking in there and just winning this? Hopefully this guy rallies back. I think he will. Where's my initial place? I don't know where my... Oh, here we go. Right here. That terror is doing so much work. There's just so many heroes that he has, too. I'm trying to think. God, he just causes so much terror. This Banshees. Yeah, if I would have had more biggins, I think we could have won this for sure. I just mismicroed it. God, it's so many heroes. It really is. Kill them! Holy God. I could maybe use my spiders as just range unit. See, they were firing a second ago. Guys, go. I still do have a couple of potions left. If I can just kill their knights. He's healing them up. And these are flashing. Does that mean they're about to break? Okay, so I do still fire units while I'm kill those blood knights. Get those blood knights. What are they fighting? Guys, get in here and fight something. Kill these blood knights. He's almost certainly going to try to get my hero. God, that terror just routed everybody. Jesus Christ. How many? 2, 3. I feel like he had like 5 heroes or something. He only had 2 blood knights. I feel like he had so much more. These things did so much work. How do I beat those? Just more units, I think, with poison. That's what would do it. A lot more units with poison. Yeah, if I would have gotten rid of this stupid Doom Diver and just done some more work with poison, I think I could have won that fight. Spider was not that great here. She was okay. She was okay. I think maybe a giant would have been better there, because I could protect the giant, and I think the giant is just better against infantry in general. The only reason I get her is if I think I'm going to get cheesed by the air game, because she can still fire air stuff. And it looked like she was still firing, even while she was in melee combat. These guys are, once again, pretty disappointing, but at least they were a cheaper disappointment this time. I like my strategy. I think it was pretty solid. The only real weak point... A couple of weak points. One, this was worthless. So if this would have been... And I need more poison. That's number 2. 1, Doom Diver, very bad against undead. 2, I need more poison. So I could get it either with these guys, but that puts them on a mount, which is a problem. Or I could just run some Night Goblins, especially with Fanatics. Because then I can run those into... like the Blood Knights, tie them up, and those Fanatics also do a little bit of damage when they come out against the Blood Knights. I think the big uns were a good way to go. These Cairn Wraiths... I'm not really sure. Like, they're just really good at holding the line and just firing, just hitting things. Like, I needed something to be able to flank them, but I can't really flank because I have Blood Knights, and that's going to give them superiority with that. What could flank? I mean, if I had a Flying Lord, I could have flanked, because he didn't have a Flying Lord that time. So maybe I do need to go for the Flying Lord, just so that I can charge cycle things like Wraiths, because I can't do anything on the ground, because these Blood Knights are just going to tear me up. So maybe I can run that. I think that the giant would have been pretty solid. Although they're really good against large monsters, I think, because they get 80% damage reduction. So the giant really wouldn't be dealing that much damage to them. I think more poison is definitely a way to go, though. More Night Goblins. Just those little Night Goblin units with Fanatics are like 450, so they're about the same price as Orc Boys. But they just have a lot of utility with the Fanatics and with the poison, so... I'm trying to think if I want to post this one up. It was pretty close. He fought a pretty good battle. I mean, the problem is he just kept using that regeneration, so it was really hard to beat through all that as well. Especially with these Blood Knights. Now, a problem with the Orc Boy Biggins is they can't run down the Blood Knights. So poison would have helped with that too. If I just had either poison archers or just poison just normal Night Goblin infantry units. I think just normal Night Goblin infantry units are pretty cheap. They're like 400, and you put Fanatics on them for 50 more. I think that's pretty good. You can put them out in front of your line, and then as soon as they're approaching you, you can throw the Fanatics, use them, and then run backwards. And then that way the Fanatics might do some damage against their infantry line. I guess I'll put this up here. I do want to post some losses up, particularly if they're good games. I think this was good. One thing to note, though, is all of his heroes are full health. He did run the full suite of 4 heroes. None of these can run potions, though. So it's really curious why he had that many Necromancers. I guess if each one of them has that thing, I wonder if that stacks, and I wonder how much that regenerates. Because if they cast the regeneration on units, does that just heal everybody? And does them standing around heal everybody? Maybe that's why I lost, is because he just had a zillion things that were healing, and I should be focusing his Lord out more. That's definitely a possibility. I need to pay more attention to what their heroes are and try to focus them out. I don't usually like hero sniping, but if these guys are regenerating like a million things, then I think running in and attacking their lords is definitely something that needs to happen. So I feel like they must have healed these units like a ton, because they were just getting slaughtered, I felt like, for most of the fight. And if you'll notice, a lot of my units still are very healthy. Or not very healthy, but I have a decent chunk, especially on them, but they just ran, because these things cause terror. And all that has to happen for you to lose the battle is everything has to be running. So if they're just constantly causing terror, then that's a problem. So there's a good chance I should run more Black Orcs as well. At least one more unit of Black Orcs to stop the terror. Okay, I'll go ahead and post this one up, even though it's a loss. It was a pretty good game. We learned a little bit here, especially about no Doom Divers. I did that on accident, but I need to pay closer attention to the countdown. It's just usually people take more time to set up, and I have more time to comment and sort of, think my way through things. But that was pretty quick. So, thank you very much for watching. It's always a pleasure broadcasting for you. As usual, do check out the other content on the channel. We have legendary campaigns. If you're joining us for the first time, we have legendary campaigns for every single faction except for Chaos. Those are a ton of fun. They're pure campaigns, so we don't abuse the auto-resolve system. We don't assassinate words on the campaign map. We don't do any other kind of shenanigans or tomfoolery that give us an unfair advantage. We fight lots of good, clean, challenging fights. It's a lot of fun. Do check them out. And we have other multiplayer battles for pretty much every faction. We're going to have a lot of Greenskins because I'm going to try to main them in order to get on the first page of Ranked. So we're doing okay so far. We're learning some stuff. That's really the most important thing at this juncture because I'm still kind of a rookie. I think I've played 40 games, 30 games, something at this point. So I'm still kind of a rookie. So we're definitely learning the ropes here. But I want to play a lot of Greenskins. I will still play the other factions. But I definitely want to master the Greenskins as much as possible. So thank you very much. Hope you had a wonderful time. And I'll see you next episode.